And the 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. We've got OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point. And for Boston, the perimeter pairing. It's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. White with a screen on Hart. Pulls it from the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
To the middle. Anunoby. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Now here's Porzingis. Over Towns. The bank shot, no good. And here's New York now. Pass to Brunson. Boston with a rebound. Outside Tatum. Brown against Anunoby. Tatum from long range. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Hart against Tatum. Hart passes to Brunson. Bridges outside. Six to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Here's Brunson outside. That shot is off. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. And finished off by Tatum.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
Holiday against Brunson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And he drops a first. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough. This guy has continued to work hard every year and turn himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Porzingis against Towns. There's a screen. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Towns, defended by Porzingis. The shot by Towns, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Holiday. The 3 ball. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Brunson finds Hart. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
Outside Porzingis. not going to go for him. And some solid defense from Towns. The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Hard against Tatum. Pass to White. And here's Brown. Tatum, a screen on Hart. Outside, Brown. And he makes it on the layup.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
That free throw good from Brunson. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Hart, following the bucket by Boston. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Hart. Brunson's got 7 points.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
Pass to Holiday. Inside. And the jam by Brown.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Shoots from the baseline. Brunson misses. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. Holiday has the open look. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Shot's good by Hart.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
Holiday looking for an opening. White on the wing. Stolen by Bridges. And the call will be against Derek White. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Chua's checked in. Bridges right side. Towns is screen on Holiday. Bridges down low. He's covered by Holiday. New York again can't hit. Celtics trail by 3. Kick out to Brown. Back to Holiday. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Pulls up on the wing. And it's New York with a rebound.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's Hart. Here's the second effort. Porzingis grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum from behind the arc. Fires in the triple. Tatum's got 9.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. The Knicks shooting only 42% to get this one going. Here's Brunson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He's got 9.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Tatum against Achua. Lets it go from deep. Hart pulls it in. for New York. They've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Achua. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And it's a 4-point New York lead.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Tatum, a screen on Brunson. And Pritchard, here we go. The kick to Tatum. There's the triple. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game. Off target at the rim. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. There's the
Yes, sir.
Oh, my!
Throw that one up top.
What a play.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Outside Achua. Back to Brunson. Towns on a screen. Brunson on the drive. Great D that time from Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. Boston pulls it in.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Brown can't hit. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. To the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. And it's Hauser in for Holiday. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Boston has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Brunson. Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Pritchard, the pass to Kornet. Here's Brown. From outside the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. This is so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Now here's Achua. No made baskets yet. Yep, count it. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Pass to Kornet. Here's Pritchard. Here's Kornet. Here's Hauser. He's guarded by Bridges. Intercepted. And now the Knicks on the break. Payne with the bucket. And now a 3-point New York lead.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
So it's Boston now. After the basket by New York on the other end. 4 on the clock. Brown passes to Pritchard. Over Payne. Pritchard gets it to go. And New York has possession. Bridges outside. Over to the left wing. Down low. Here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Back to Pritchard. There's a screen, 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. New York leading by 3. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Payne. Now Towns. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Payne. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. No luck on that one. Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Pritchard. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks leading by 5. Left side McBride. Pass to Bridges. 3-pointer. The shot won't fall. The Celtics shooting about 41%. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Off target with the 3. And the Knicks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Bridges. Banked it in off the glass.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
On the wing, Tatum. McBride covers. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Payne. And he's going for the oop here. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, sometimes big men who set screens need rewards, and Robinson got one that time.
Tatum from long range. And Tatum drills the 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive, BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
And he makes a first. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. No good on the second free throw. New York leading by 6. Outside McBride. Pass to Anunoby. Achua with a screen on Tatum. To the paint. Poked loose. Achua against Craig. From the arc. McBride can't get it to go. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Boston with some changes. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Horford, and Holiday subbed in for Craig. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Achua. Outside McBride. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Robinson. Back to Anunoby. And he goes in for the dunk.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Bridges against Holiday. And here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Holiday's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. McBride passes to Robinson. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Here's McBride. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Outside Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. New York leading by 5. Bridges outside. There's a screen. Pass to Robinson. It's Bridges on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Clock at 4. A shot from the high post. Here's Robinson. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Robinson's gotten his second bucket.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Pass to Hauser. Porzingis in the post. Working on Robinson. Porzingis misses. The Knicks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Towns. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 9-point New York lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Appreciate Drew Holiday getting shifty there on the inside to draw the contact.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
First one falls for him.
That's such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. And a switch here also for New York. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for McBride. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Robinson. Pass to Brunson. And he lobs it up. Just 5 to shoot. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So for the Knicks, Achua's checked in for Robinson, and it's McBride in for Mikal Bridges. Left side, Tatum. Outside, Brown. Tatum, a screen on Anunoby. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Achua with a screen on Holiday. Here's Brunson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Boston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And some solid defense from Towns. Knicks leading by 9. Brunson taking his time here. Towns against Brown. And Anunoby for 3. Boston pulls it in. Tatum with it. He's got 21. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Outside Holiday. On the wing, Tatum. Achua defending. Tatum can't hit.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Back to Brunson. Over Holiday. No good. A bit long that time. Celtics trail by 10. White, the pass to Tatum. Porzingis, high post. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Al Horford's checked in for Boston.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul. At the line with 1 shot. Kristaps Porzingis.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
Now here's Achua. Outside Anunoby. Back to Achua. 3-pointer. Boston pulls it in. Outside Holiday. Horford outside. Outside White. Pass to Holiday. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Back to Brunson. Holiday grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 7. Outside White. To the inside. Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
And Porzingis just pouring it on here from the inside.
Horford against Achua. Left side Brunson. That shot, no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. For Boston, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Pass to Horford. Brown, a screen on Achua. Now Porzingis, covered by Towns. Here's White. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And here's Brunson. He's guarded by White. By himself. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Here's Brown. The Knicks making their last shot.
And no stranger to physical play. JB busting it up in there without fear.
It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jalen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Craig is checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for Brown. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. That one goes. Count it. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now, being assertive.
Brown against Anunoby. Now Brown. He has 6. Porzingis with a screen on Anunoby. And here's Brown for 3. Big hit from outside. Jalen Brown.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Knicks up by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And here's Bridges. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in a two-guard. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Brunson. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. 4-point game. Shoots over Hart. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 25 points in the game.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Anunoby for 3. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown against Anunoby. They get it again. Outside Holiday. Tatum a screen on Brunson. Holiday from long range. Drains the triple. Holiday's got 8 points.
That's a beautiful shot there for Drew. Defenses have to account for Drew Holiday out there behind the arc.
Here's Brunson. On the money from 12 feet away. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Outside, Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. It doesn't go for him. The Knicks with the lead. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Nice move. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Towns a screen on Holiday. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got his 5th rebound in this one. Towns against Tatum. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Having added so much strength, Tatum can take the contact and stay balanced.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. At the line, shooting 1.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. The shot, no good. White, the pass to Holiday. They kick it out to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. The three. He drops it from range. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. Knicks trail by 7. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Brunson. And that time also a missed shot.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Towns passes to Bridges. Anunoby on the wing. Outside Brunson. 6 to shoot. With some arc. It's Brunson working inside.
You don't need size to score in the lane. It's certainly helpful, but you can see Brunson there with that little teardrop. Who's going to stop that?
On the wing, Tatum. Shoots over Hart. And it's New York with a rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to Brunson. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And now just a 5-point Boston lead.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, the team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Towns finds Anunoby. Brunson against Holiday. Lets it fly. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Here's Tatum. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Pritchard's checked in for White.
For the Celtics, number 811, Peyton Pritchard.
On defense, the Knicks. They trail by 7. And that one drops. Brown's got 13 now.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 9-point game. Pass to Bridges. Tatum against Hart. Now here's Brunson. Back to Hart. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
And finished off by Tatum.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Bridges outside. Hard against Tatum. Anunoby for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Anunoby's got 9 points.
Smart pass right there from Hart. I like how he reads the floor.
Outside Holiday. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns. That gives him a double-double.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Hard against Tatum. The Knicks pull it in. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Towns is screen on Holiday. Bridges on the attack. And the shot goes. And now it's just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Pass to Bridges. Outside Brunson. Towns with the ball. Back to Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's got 24 points.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Tatum. Achua's checked in for New York. Holiday finds Horford. They double team Brown. Holiday against Bridges. And here's Brown for three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Brown's got 16 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And it's Brunson missing. Celtics lead by 6. Now here's Holiday. Kick out to Brown. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Mikal Bridges. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Boston.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Free throw good. Brown. Knicks trail by 9. Brunson passes to Towns. Here's Achua. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Here's Brown. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Brown. He's got 21. Clock at 6. Horford, a screen on Hart. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Hart. Now Brunson. And here's Bridges. Outside Achua, looking to win the run. Offensive rebound. Hart from long range. Knocks it loose.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
Holiday against Bridges. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 11. Here's Achua. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Al Horford.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. He hits the second from the line. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Brown with it. A deep three. Out to Horford. Tries again. Here's Cornette. And finally they hit one.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Three-pointer, Bridges connects from downtown. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, you can add it to the list.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Brown's got 23 points.
Yeah, taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Now Bridges, 9 points in the game. There's the three. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Boston leading by 11. We've got Al Horford, Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Hauser in at the three. That's the Boston five. Outside Tatum. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Back to McBride. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Tatum passes to Hauser. Tatum with it. They double team Tatum. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line with one shot, Jason Tatum.
And that one falls for Tatum. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And here's Payne. And Pritchard pulls it down. On the wing, Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Craig. Here's Pritchard. He buries it from 3. And the Celtics lead by 15.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Craig against Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
Anthony Towns taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Holiday's checked in for Boston. So hits one and misses one at the line. Celtics lead by 14. Now here's Tatum. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got 4 points now in the quarter. For Boston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Tatum way outside. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
McBride passes to Towns. Robinson with it. Back to Towns. From deep. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Here's Pritchard. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's the pick. Holiday from long range. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Payne finds Towns. No good with the triple.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Holiday with the ball. And it's Payne picking him up. Pass to Hauser. Horford left side. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Horford. And Craig subbed in for Hauser. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Wright's checked in for Payne. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Holiday with the ball. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To get back on track. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Now I'm looking over at the coaching staff. Smiles on their face. That's what they want. Holiday very skilled at getting to that spot and hitting a J.
To the left side wing. Outside McBride. Holiday's over to help. Back to Towns. Right outside. And it's Cornette with a rebound. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Tatum against Anunoby. Tatum inside. Oh, look out! Tatum takes off!
Looking like a runaway freight train, Tatum taking it to the rack with a purpose.
Outside Hart. Wright with a screen on Craig. Hart passes to Wright. To the middle. And it's powered home by Towns.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Tatum from long range gets the three to fall. Tatum's got 46.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Towns looking for an opening. Back to Wright. Fires the three. Boston pulls it in. Cornette's got 5 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Tatum. Anunoby covering. Here's Holiday. Shot from the low post is good. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Anunoby against Tatum. Cornette sets a screen. Inside. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Cornette, and it's Jaylen Brown in for Pritchard. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for Anunoby. Bridges, he's checked in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Wright. Here's Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Takes the 3. Boston pulls it in. Now Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Outside Achua. Pass to Robinson. Back to Achua. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Holiday passes to Brown. Tatum with it. He's covered by Hart. Tatum against Hart. Tatum inside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 14. Hart with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Outside Achua. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Releases from 15. Tatum with the block.
There's the link Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
Brown passes to Tatum. Craig with a screen on Brunson. Tatum from long range. He can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Pass to Achua. Holiday against Hart. To the paint. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. White, he's checked in for Craig. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Achua. Celtics lead by 14. Outside Holiday. Tatum with a screen. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Unloads. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Knicks trail by 14. Down low. Tatum with a steal. And here's Holiday. Right side, Porzingis. To win the drought. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside Hart to the inside. Towns finds Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Celtics lead by 14. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Here's Holiday. Outside Brown. Brown downhill. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. To the middle. Here's Hart. That shot off. Tatum with some nice D. Boston's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to White. On the wing, Tatum. He's covered by Hart. Hits yet again. Wow!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Celtics.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Kick out to Brown. Over Anunoby. Brown can't hit. And here's New York now. Pass to Anunoby. Right side, Brunson. Porzingis grabs the board. Brown scanning the floor. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.